What up, motherfuckers?
Hello. What up?
Another episode of Chronic Sports. Today's going to be a little interesting because we're doing half and half. So the very first half, we're going to talk about college. Second half, we're going to talk about motherfucking NFL. Because as y'all know, we're getting into wrapping up the football season. Fucking sucks. I'm not too thrilled with that.
Totally.
Doesn't seem. I feel like just yesterday, me and her went to the fucking season opener for the Jaguars. Like literally, it feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, the season went by really fast.
So hot, I would agree.
And here we are, fucking week 18, coming up on the last week of the NFL, which is absolutely fucking nuts to even think about.
The end of college has been nuts too.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that for the last part. Or did I? I'm done.
So we're gonna do college first.
Okay, we're gonna do college first. That's right. So
First.
we're getting to do college first. So we're going to talk about four main games, and that was really your four top games of your top little echelon of teams. So first off, let's talk about this Florida State and Georgia game.
Ooh, let's talk about that one. The ass whooping. Let's talk about it.
So Florida State threw a shit fit, saying that they deserved to be in the college playoffs.
Okay.
Now I understand they went undefeated
In Pee Wee.
in the in the ACC. Okay, ACC. Yes, it is one of the top divisions. Understandable. Florida State, they've gotten to the national championship before, which I think last time, now I could be wrong, I think the last time Florida State went to the national championship was actually against my Oklahoma Sooners, in which Oklahoma won.
Yeah.
And I think that was 2000. I think it was 2000 or 2001 is when that happened. So Florida State's throwing a damn shit fit over for the fact that they feel like because they went undefeated that they should have been in the college football playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
That they're totally good enough to be in the college football playoffs.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so let's talk about your 63-3 ass whooping that fucking Georgia.
I didn't know that can even get that high. I mean, we just kept going. It was kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you.
We've
your defense sucks.
They couldn't even move the damn ball. They scored 3 points on a field goal that they had one good play. It was a deep pass down the fucking middle. He caught it at the 5-yard line. They couldn't even punch it in for a fucking touchdown. It was at the 5-yard line.
But the fact is, like, how bad does your defense have to be for them to get 60 points on you?
Yeah. It was the most points ever scored in Cotton Bowl history.
And probably the most freaking interceptions, too. We need to count on that. Can you figure that one out, too?
I don't think there was that. I think there was 3. I think there was only 3 by Georgia.
The wrong team.
But a lot of the turnovers came from fumbles. Mm-hmm. If you remember, there was tons of fucking fumbles. So your offense couldn't hold on to a goddamn ball to save their fucking life. And you got beat 63-3. So where the fuck do you feel like you should have been in the top 4? Because the top 4 games were the 2 top games were awfully goddamn close. They were actually both like on the edge of your seat fucking games the entire time, down to the fucking wire. One of them went into overtime.
Yeah,
What's
because
the
that was a
talk
joke.
about?
That game was a big joke, but the other games look freaking insane.
How can you feel like you deserve to be in the college football playoffs if you couldn't even beat, and you were ranked higher than the team that beat you? You were supposed to be number 5. Georgia was number 6. The number 6 team
About that too.
beat you 63-3. It wasn't even fucking close.
Karma. That's what you get for talking shit.
Yeah, y'all trying to sue the fucking, and you know what? You know, I understand. I understand you are undefeated, okay? But who the hell did you play? Who'd you play? You didn't really play any major teams. You didn't play any SEC teams at all. You played all ACC teams and maybe one. I think they played like one Pac-12 fucking team.
Yeah.
It's fucking Pac-12.
They got slaughtered. It was a slaughter.
Yeah, you went undefeated, sure. But then they want to cry, well, we got beat that bad. I seen it the other day. What up, Ruben? So I seen it the other day that they're complaining. So they're saying the reason why they lost 63-3 is because they didn't have their starting quarterback.
What did that
Well,
have
your
to-
starting quarterback ain't got shit to do with your goddamn defense.
Exactly.
They ain't got a goddamn thing to do with your defense.
He said, "Hold on, let me stop a minute and let me walk in."
Coordinator in
Come
the
on.
team.
Unless you're going to be able to keep up with fucking Georgia's defense, which completely fucking slaughtered Florida State, slaughtered them. I highly doubt maybe you would have scored 10 points instead. Maybe you would have got 1 touchdown.
Well, first you got to catch the ball. I mean, that is the object of the game, is to catch. I mean, there is that.
And it's bad because Georgia is leading you 45-3 at halftime. It's so bad, they pulled their first string quarterback out at halftime. He never came back out the rest of the game.
Yeah, they were goofing around and just doing just off the ball shit. That's just
They
what
put
happened.
up another fucking 20-something points after fucking halftime.
Aren't they the one that had their big guy that scored too? Like everybody
Yeah.
was scoring. Everybody. Like the whole line. They were taking turns.
So after that, they had their second string quarterback in for the third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, they put their third string quarterback in. It's pretty goddamn pathetic that they're playing quarterback rotation on you during a bowl game. It should be down to the wire in a fucking bowl game. The fucking bowl game. But they're out there playing fucking rotate. They're out there working with their third string fucking people, and you're still getting your ass kicked.
Right?
Holy
Go
shit.
work because they doing better than you. I'd be like, put in the kids.
Now,
Okay.
if Florida State would have went out there and made it even like a 14-point game, if they lost by 14 points, okay, you only lost by 2 touchdowns to Georgia. All right, I'll give it to you.
But that didn't happen.
But no, it didn't.
Not
It didn't.
by one little bit.
So the next game we're going to talk about was actually a major upset. I didn't see this coming a mile away.
Texas and Washington?
No. Missouri and Ohio State.
Oh, Missouri.
I'm sorry.
I know.
So
That's why it was such an upset.
Ohio State, and this was not an ass whooping. Like it really wasn't.
No.
No.
It's just Missouri got some big plays that mattered in crucial moments, and they were able to fucking do it. And I got to hand it to Missouri's defense to shut Ohio State down to only 3 goddamn points the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
That's Ohio State is held to only 3 points in a fucking game.
Yeah.
Please tell me the last time that ever fucking happened in probably the last decade, because there's probably not very many that you could think of.
There's not.
Probably not.
They just obviously did not show up to play.
It happens.
But Mizzou
Right.
beats Ohio
Correct.
State in a bowl game 14-3.
When's the last time Missouri ever been in a bowl game?
I think that's the first one.
I'm all ever.
I think that's the
Okay.
first one.
I'm always good for the ones that even. Sorry, there, Kitty, but at least it was
So-
2 teams.
And that game was a much better game. That was a much better game than the Georgia and Florida State game. And Florida State was supposedly ranked higher than Ohio State and Missouri.
Yes, they
And I'm
were.
pretty sure Ohio State would have kicked the shit out of Florida State, and Missouri definitely would have kicked the shit out of them.
Yep.
So you don't really have you have no ground to even say that you deserve to be in the college playoffs. Because I guarantee you, any of those 4 teams that were in the college playoffs would have fucking ripped you a new asshole.
Oh man, it would have been horrible. They just would have been stomped on. They already were stomped on.
Yeah, you think, bless you. Here we go. It's a custom. It always has to happen a couple of times.
The first time that I sneezed, all the way from in there,
Yeah.
I heard, "That's one!" I was like,
So the Missouri and Ohio State game was actually a really good game. It was not easy on either side. It was extremely
Yeah.
difficult. And I give it up to Missouri for doing what they did.
At least it
Next
wasn't a good one.
Texas and Washington.
Yeah.
"Oh,
Washington has never been even close to going to a national title.
I think that's the only."
I
one
was really
I've ever
surprised
watched.
that they lost, to be honest.
Washington.
Washington didn't lose, they won.
I'm talking about Texas.
Oh, Texas, yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised because I was definitely going for Texas on this one. And you didn't see that one coming.
I hate Texas. Fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I was so goddamn happy when Washington won because I was going for Washington. And both of those teams, it was like goddamn Holyfield and Tyson all over again.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was back and forth.
Yeah. And really, I actually thought Washington was going to run away with it at one point because you're sitting at like, I think it was like
Mm-hmm.
30 something to 20. I mean, they were up like fucking 14.
You're getting their asses kicked. Yeah, I thought so.
Texas was getting their asses kicked.
Yep.
And it wasn't looking good. And then Texas surged back, came up really close. It's like 37-31. You're like, there's no way. There's only like 30 seconds left. Well, fucking Texas bombs it all the way down. They get in. Next play, fucking miss it. Incomplete. Incomplete with 1 second left on the clock. You're sitting at the 12-yard line with 1 second left. All you got to do is score and kick a field goal, and it's game over. You win by a fucking point. Would have been 38-37. They pass. Wide receivers wide open. I don't know how the hell this tall, lanky-ass motherfucker got his damn arm around, but he swatted that shit away like he was goddamn still
It was like,
I mean, straight fucking rejected. He's behind the fucking guy. And everybody's like, oh, there's going to be a pass interference. He didn't even fucking touch him. He reached right over his goddamn helmet and just swatted that shit away like it was fucking nothing.
yep, like he was 10 foot tall or some shit.
I ain't never seen no shit like that. I ain't even seen that shit in the NFL. I'm like, holy shit. But Washington deserved to win. And I can tell you right now, Michigan might have their goddamn hands full with
It's gonna be a
Washington.
good game. I feel like.
But I'm going for Michigan.
So now we move on to the Michigan-Alabama game.
Hell yeah. Let's do
I honestly, really deep down in my soul, I really thought that Michigan was going to completely decimate Alabama. I really did.
You hope for that.
I
I
did.
didn't think that. I thought it was going to be a pretty good game. There's
just,
two pretty good teams right there, two strong teams.
I obviously had to root for Alabama because, fucking Michigan. No disrespect. I love you.
It's all right.
She's like, it's okay. Just wait till next year.
Good. My guys.
Well, her team's in the national title.
How long has it been, though?
Ooh,
A bit, but it doesn't matter. It happened.
that's
They
true.
played a hell of a game the other night. I'll give them that.
Yep.
Now, come third quarter, I thought Alabama was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Michigan
momentum started getting picked
slipping.
up.
Michigan started slipping bad.
It was a good game, though. I mean, they were quick. The defense was insane on both sides, to be honest with you, because it was head to head.
Michigan's defense is the only reason they fucking won.
Yep.
Because Michigan's offense, although they did have some decent plays, they did not look like the normal Michigan.
Yeah.
They
They
did.
were shook up by Alabama just a little bit.
They didn't have the plays. I mean, it didn't. I don't know how many. I think at one point, Michigan already had 6 sacks during that fucking game. 6. How the hell Alabama stayed as good as they did, I don't have a fucking clue. Because their quarterback got fucking hammered by Michigan.
Right? Like he is
Damn.
on the floor. They were
That
eating
guy got fucking lamb blasted like every other fucking play. He was just getting drilled.
I'm
by
surprised he
fucking
didn't get
Michigan.
hurt, to be honest with you.
Michigan's got a scary ass fucking defense. It's fucking terrifying. Hands down. But towards the end of the game, Alabama fucked up. They scored. Alabama came close. They came close to scoring and tying it again.
Mm-hmm.
And their quarterback made a terrible decision to try to keep the ball himself and run it up the goddamn middle. Did you not think that Michigan knew you were going to attempt to do that?
Well,
You already have a mobile quarterback that's known for running.
Mhm.
Most of your big plays during the game were the quarterback. So obviously, what are you going to do?
Running
It's
up-
4th down. It's 4th down. You knew damn well they weren't going to go for a field goal because even if they went for a field goal, boom, you still lose.
Yeah. They had to do something.
You have to go for a touchdown. What
Yep.
in the hell would make you think, knowing that you're a running team, knowing that your quarterback primarily runs, why in the fuck would you let your quarterback do it? You had no fucking chance. You had none. You had no fucking chance. Because they knew what you were going to do. And they did. They piled all them motherfuckers right up the goddamn middle, and he got
Ran
slammed
right
on
in the
the fucking carpet.
Break wall.
He got decimated. I think he probably would have had a chance if they would have put all their receivers and tight ends out there and took
Yeah.
their backs out and they would have fucking passed it. I think they probably would have had a chance to score.
Yeah.
And
Good.
fucking top it. But they didn't. And I think that was a terrible decision from Nick Saban. It was a terrible decision. It was not a good decision to do.
Obviously not. It didn't work.
Yeah, so there you go. Fucking Michigan stops him at the fucking goal line and ends it.
That's right. Sure did.
I was
Yeah.
like, and I remember watching the play, and I'm like, there's no way they're going to have him run it. And then I seen them line up on offense, and I'm like,
They
oh
run.
shit. There's only 2 fucking receivers out there. Oh shit. He's going to fucking keep it and run it. Sure shit. Yeah. Like,
Oh shit.
God damn, I seen that coming a mile away.
That was obvious.
Because I was getting ready to see like full on fucking receivers. I was looking for them to pull running backs out and have nothing but wide receivers and tight ends up.
Do one of those wonderful tricky plays. Just
That's what I thought. I thought they were going to load. I thought they were going to load up on wide receivers to give him plenty of targets to go for. I'm like, they're going to load up all of it on the line, and they're just going to try to fucking pass. Now, I did see him possibly trying to run if he was able to separate that fucking defense and put most of the defense towards the back of the end zone, trying to guard all these shit tons of wide receivers. I could have seen him probably being able to get enough length to run it in and score. But they didn't. It was literally a goddamn trying to play a damn quarterback sneak on a fucking fourth down. If you lost your goddamn mind, it wasn't like it was 4th and 1.
I don't know why they call it.
It was like 4th and 6. Actually, I don't even think they had a chance of getting a first down because it was 4th and goal. Like, it was score or you're fucked. And they fucked themselves on it. They just downright fucked themselves.
Well, hopefully they'll learn next year.
And there was a lot of upsets all the way across. Like, even with the Alamo Bowl with my boys, Oklahoma, they got upset by fucking Arizona.
Yep.
Now, it wasn't no massive ass beating. I think it was only like by like 3 points or something like that Oklahoma lost, but you still lost to Arizona. Arizona. How the hell? Missouri.
Exactly. It happens.
Yeah, that's true. But Missouri was kind of they were badass this year. They really were. I mean, they beat some massive ass teams.
Tennessee killed Ohio. It was like 35-0.
Oh yeah, that fucking Ohio college that nobody really knows.
Nada.
Ohio, Miami.
They're green.
Yeah.
The
The
Bobcats or Wildcats.
Ohio, Miami.
They were not very wild.
Yeah, I think it's Bobcats. I think so. But I mean, and Tennessee, like I honestly thought Tennessee would have done better this year.
I thought so too. I always look at them as a stronger team, but they were not very tough this year.
I mean, they were okay last year, except for they kept losing all these like trash games. Like last year, they lost to South Carolina like 63-10.
Ouch!
And you can't lose games like that.
No,
especially a game that should have been a give me game. Like they should have destroyed South Carolina because I'm a South Carolina fan. South Carolina sucks. They can barely win a goddamn game and save a fucking life.
Right.
I can't even tell you the last time South Carolina had a winning season because I don't fucking know.
Probably never.
No, the hell they did not. They only won
some good games.
They only won 4 games out of 12. They won 4-8.
Better and better each year.
Well, no, they did better last year. Last year.
Was that last year?
Yeah, it was last year that they did good. Yeah, last year they had a decent season. They actually went to a bowl game last year.
All right. Okay.
But did we go to a bowl game this year? Absolutely not. Not even fucking close. We couldn't even go to the goddamn... Dude, there's so many fucking bowl games now. It's fucking ridiculous.
There is. I'm over here going, geez, there's another one. Fiesta Bowl, though.
South Carolina didn't even make it to the Sarsaparilla Bowl. And yes, that is a real thing. There is a Sarsaparilla Bowl.
I think the one I know is
Arizona, Orange,
and the
Music.
what's the one she said?
Orange Bowl,
Orange Bowl. I think it's
Peach.
the one thing
Rose Bowl, Sugar
Rose
Bowl.
Sugar Bowl, Orange Bowl.
Yeah. Well, they're Cotton Bowl, Alamo Bowl. Those have been around forever, but here in the last 5 years, there's like
Pop-Tarts Bowl.
yeah, there is. Did you see?
Saw that.
Did you see
When they put the Pop-Tart in the toaster.
a giant toaster, and then it came out as a cooked Pop-Tart, and they ate it.
Yes.
Wow.
They ate Mr. Pop-Tart.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous. That's just like making fun of the whole bowl. I mean, I'm over here looking at all this. This is ridiculous. The Duke's Mayo Bowl. Are you fucking kidding me? How much did you
Mayo
pay?
is the way to go. No.
Come on. We're going to have a bowl about it?
There's also
Would you rather have a Hellman's Bowl?
That's kind of funny.
there's a sarsaparilla bowl now. There's a Chick-fil-A bowl. Yes,
Oh, I didn't know about. I didn't know
Chick-fil-A
about that.
has their own bowl.
Do they play on?
We have the Orange Bowl. Do we have the Red Bowl, the Blue Bowl, the Green Bowl, Purple Bowl?
This is dumb. Dumb.
Yeah, there's like fucking 80 of them.
We need
Yeah,
a
it just keeps going.
Oh,
The Lending Tree Bowl.
I think she missed that.
There's 80 of them.
80? Oh, I was fucking right. I was just pulling that number out of my ass. How the hell
The
can you
famous
have?
Idaho Potato Bowl.
How the fuck can you have 80 bowl games?
I don't know.
80.
Miami B. There's everything bowl.
That means 160 college teams go to
All these different
championship
bowls.
bowl games.
I don't know.
How the hell is that?
There's a shitload of bowls. I can
Who's
count
the
all of them.
overseer of that? Like, who's the bowl chairman?
Right?
How much does it take to get a bowl? Can we have a Hellfire Bowl?
We should have a Hellfire Bowl. There's a freaking Duke's Mayonnaise Bowl. That's what I was asking, Ruben. Do they play on Sundays? Wednesdays?
They definitely
How
don't
about
play.
Monday?
They're not even open on Sundays. Why would they have
You know
a
what?
game on Sunday?
Come on.
There's no fucking telling. Yeah, they have a
We should have a
Chick-fil-A
Hellfire
Bowl.
one.
Now, the Armed Services Bowl has actually been around forever.
Yes,
The
sir.
fucking Orange
And I
Bowl's
believe
been
that
around forever. The Rose Bowl, Cotton Bowl, Alamo Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, I don't think there was that many. Like, they were actually like championship bowl games. And now they're like
It's like
fucking.
Oprah. You get a bowl. You get a bowl.
You get a bowl. You get a bowl. Yeah.
Everybody gets a bowl.
As long as you're one game over 500, you can go to a bowl game. All you gotta do
They're like,
is
wait a
win.
minute, you were $4.99? Let me get another bowl made.
All you gotta do is have a winning season. So as long as you do 7-5, you go to a bowl game.
Can I make it a steak bowl? Please?
Now I think if you goddamn have a losing record, you can still get to a bowl game.
The pity bowl game. There you go. All the losers can go to the pity bowl.
The Trump Bowl game.
Yep,
Everybody gets an award now.
that's right. That's the pity bowl.
Everybody gets a trophy.
Participation.
All you gotta do is be at college and participate, and you get into a
Pity
fucking bowl
bowl.
game. Done deal. You got it. You're in. Absolutely.
That's right.
Oh, you only won 2 games this year? You get a bowl game. And if you win, you get a big, pretty trophy to put at your school and say that you won the
Listen,
bowl.
when I played basketball when I was a little kid, I got a participation trophy, so I'm not going to.
We'll give ribbons too. Don't forget the ribbons.
Yeah.
Can't forget the ribbons.
We gotta have ribbons. On that, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and then we will be getting into the NFL.
Rise and shine, my sinners. When Father Evil starts his day, he gets a little deadly. Deadly Grounds coffee has the richest, smoothest flavor you'll find anywhere. It's sinfully delicious. Once you go deadly, you never go back. Order yours at getdeadly.com. Coffee's so good, it's scary.
So get yours at getdeadly.com. Awesome. I about said awesome beer. Awesome coffee.
Meet me. Where's the buttons?
Bullshit alert. Bullshit alert.
Anyways, so now we are getting into the NFL, which has been absolutely fucking nuts. I don't think I've ever seen. Now, the NFC is pretty clear cut. Like we talked about last time we did the NFL. The NFC, you literally had a bunch of fucking top teams that are just killing it. And it kind of went as normal. The AFC, there's so many goddamn teams tied, it's fucking ridiculous. And it's literally coming down to the last week because there's so many teams that could still have winning records but not fucking make it. Because it's been back and forth, back and forth. I mean, it's been like, goddamn, like I said earlier, like Evander Holyfield versus Tyson all over again with the entire fucking AFC.
Yeah, and even some of the higher the ones that are losing are still higher than some of the ones that are winning in their division.
Right.
Yeah.
So
all over the map.
It's literally been fucking insane because you've got, getting into my boys with Jacksonville, they have to win out.
Yeah.
Like they don't win out, it's done deal. Because you've got the Colts and the Titans both tied with us.
Yep, all three of you, same deadlock at 9.
So now, as long as we win, we still have pretty much the fucking we hold the tiebreaker because we beat both of those teams.
Yeah.
So if we win out, we win this last game against the Titans, it's over. So right now, your playoff picture with the NFC, there's only one spot still open out of 7 spots. 6 of them are already done. They already they got their berths. It's done. They're in the playoffs automatically, which is the 49ers at 1, Dallas Cowboys at number 2, Detroit Lions at number 3, the Eagles at number 5, and the Rams at number 6. So, I'm sorry, there's 2 spots left open.
Yeah.
So right now, as of right now, if the season ended today, it'd be the Buccaneers and the Packers going to the playoffs.
Buccaneers. Yeah.
But that could fucking change.
That can change really quickly depending on what happens. Because the Vikings and the Bears, they're tied.
Because you've got 4. Now, the Bears are already eliminated. Doesn't matter. They're already out. Okay. There's 4 teams on the bubble. One of these 4 teams could go depending on tie-breaking scenarios. Because right now you got the Seahawks, the Saints, the Vikings, and the Falcons all on the fucking bubble.
Yeah.
That there is scenarios that one of those 4 teams or 2 of those 4 teams could fucking go. It all just depends on how the very last week of the fucking NFL plays out. Now, you go over to the AFC, there's only 4 teams that are guaranteed playoffs. There's still 3 spots open. The only ones that are guaranteed right now is the Ravens are number 1, the Dolphins are number 2, the Chiefs are number 3, and the Cleveland Browns are at number 5. They already have guaranteed berths going. You got 3 teams that are all fucking tied in the damn hunt. You got the Jaguars at 4 right now. You got the Bills, and you got the Jaguars, Bills, and Colts. If the season ended today, all 3 of those teams would be going.
Yeah.
So
getting close.
On the bubble, you got 2 teams right behind them. You got the Texans, and you got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Literally, you've got 5 fucking teams, 5 teams fighting for those last 3 spots. Now, if the Jaguars lose and the Colts or Houston win their games, they'll be going.
Houston's been gaining some momentum. I'd watch out for Houston.
If Jacksonville loses, the only way Jacksonville would still go is if all three of them lost. If
Yeah.
Jacksonville loses, Houston and Indianapolis both have to lose. If all three lose, Jacksonville still goes. If Jacksonville wins, Jacksonville goes guaranteed. Doesn't matter what the other two teams could still win. Jacksonville's going to go because they have the tiebreaker within those three teams. So they're gonna go. But then that leaves it open to the wild card spots.
I love those wild cards because sometimes those wild cards they go all the way.
Right. So your wild cards, honestly, you've got the Bills at, I think they're 10-6.
Yeah.
The Colts 9-7. The Texans 9-7. The Steelers are 9-7. So if the Bills lose the final game of the year, that could get real fucking interesting.
It is going to get interesting because they're all going to be right there.
Right. So literally, for probably one of the first times in NFL history, you have that many fucking teams playing for spots. Normally, it's already done by now.
Yeah.
Usually, you already know who's going to the playoffs 2-3 weeks before the playoffs even get there. And the last games of the year you're basically just fighting for placement.
Yeah.
Within the playoffs. This time, you're literally got shit tons of teams fighting to go to the playoffs. Which for me makes it extremely interesting.
It's going to be an interesting stack up. I mean,
I
would never wish upon that star.
That was good.
That's a falling star.
I was about to start singing the song.
I hear. So this is probably horrible of me. I really hope that the NFC Championship game is the 49ers and the Cowboys. I really do. Because
It's gonna be a crazy day around this place.
In her brain right now, she's going.
no, she's not, because I haven't got to that part yet. The whole reason I want that to happen is because I can't wait for the YouTube clips the next day of how many Cowboys fans have a goddamn meltdown. They're breaking TVs, throwing shit out their house. I ain't ever seen so many fucking... I've never seen a fan base have meltdowns the way Cowboys fans have meltdowns.
They do. It's
They do.
You should have talked football with my dad. Because you know what?
I mean, I throw my fits, but I don't do that. And you know how it is with my family. Some of them are Cowboys fans, so it's going to get a little bit rowdy.
The only time that I ever threw a fit, and I really didn't throw it, because everybody knows that my second favorite team is New England. When they lost the Super Bowl to the Giants on their undefeated season, because I wanted so bad to see another team do it, just because that's, I mean, it's history in the making. You've only had one team ever go undefeated and win the Super Bowl, which obviously everybody knows it was the 1972 Miami Dolphins.
It's good to be in
It would have been really cool to see it happen again. Now, yes, New England was the second team to ever have an undefeated season, but they ended up fucking up and lost in the damn Super Bowl.
Yeah, they did.
It would have been really cool to see. The second time I ever did it is my two teams are against each other in the AFC Championship game. Patriots and Jaguars. The Jaguars have only been to the AFC Championship twice. We lost both of them. That game, Jacksonville was winning. Should have won. Why the fuck they just completely come undone in the third quarter, I don't know. But it wasn't as bad as Atlanta's choke in the fucking Super Bowl against the fucking Patriots, where they come back 28-3 in like the fourth quarter and won. But they did come unraveled. They fucking choked and they lost. And when they lost that AFC Championship game, that was the best year I ever seen the Jaguars do. That was the year they call it Saxonville, and we had the top defense in the fucking AFC. And I thought for damn sure I was finally going to see a Jacksonville team go to the Super Bowl. I'm like, we're right there. And I was so pissed when it was against the Patriots. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, wah.
Let's go against the Patriots?
Cue the music.
And then, sure as shit,
It was-
we fucking lose it. And I cried.
So you're a full Cowboy fan.
I didn't have a full meltdown. Like, I wasn't like completely like break. I didn't break anything. I didn't fuck nothing up. I just cried. Yeah.
It hurt his heart.
Oh, I did. I cried because I wanted.
Times my heart has been
I
hurt.
cry over books, so I can't say anything, or TV shows. Can't say anything.
I wanted so bad. Even though I also like the Patriots. So they're my second favorite team. I've got Patriots jerseys hanging in my closet. I wanted the Jaguars to win. I wanted to see one Jaguar Super Bowl.
Right.
I wanted to see one.
You might see it one day.
Might happen someday.
We'll see.
You never know.
We've been so bad for so long, and I'm like, please.
It'll happen.
Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
That's right. It's like a 7-year switch. Don't worry. It come around sometime.
So this last weekend of the NFL was absolutely nuts. The first game that I even want to mention is the fucking Cardinals and Eagles game. How the hell you go from being a top NFC team who was undefeated through most of the season, and then towards the end of the season, you just come so unraveled that you lose to damn near the last place Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah. Yeah.
How the hell do
About
you
that.
do
Out of nowhere again.
Arizona looked unstoppable in that fucking game.
They did. They
And
looked
then
like
I'm
they'll
sitting
never
there
let
thinking-
that know.
Because I'm a Kyler Murray fan. Obviously, he went to Oklahoma. I'm a Kyler Murray fan. And I always go for my Oklahoma people. So, and I do like, Philadelphia. It was cool. Both of them got Oklahoma quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Philly's got one. Arizona's got one. So it was cool to see. Arizona, if you guys would have played all year like you played against Philadelphia, we'd be having a whole different fucking conversation right now.
That's how they used to play. Arizona used to be a very, very tough team. I don't know what happened.
I fucking don't know either.
I feel like everything, though, that I have seen that pops up on my little ESPN has been shit talking the Eagles.
Yeah, because they've completely fucking fallen apart.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everything I've seen is just trash about them.
Yeah, they completely fell apart. I during the whole first part, I think they got all the way to 10-0. And then all of a sudden, fucking like a damn 757 on fucking fire, they just fuck shit up since. Losing game after game after fucking game.
Yep.
Now, before we get into more shit talk about the Eagles, we're going to play one more commercial break, and we'll be right back.
It's funny. One night you go to bed, and when you wake up, everything is different. Now Brian's acting a little peculiar.
He's like a completely different person. I don't even know him anymore.
Something's gotten into him,
Sometimes everything glows with a different kind of light.
deep into him.
What are you telling me? That we killed someone last night?
Something bad,
Brian, attack me.
something slimy,
What are you doing?
something very,
I know something's happened to you.
very
Hell is that?
hungry.
You can't keep killing people every time you're hungry.
You're mine now, Brian.
I own you.
Gotta get out of here fast. Go where?
You're a wreck, Brian.
Leave me alone!
Whenever you want to stop hurting, you come to me.
Brain damage. It will turn you inside out.
So make sure to join everybody for Buzzkill Cinema tomorrow night, 10 o'clock for Brain Damage.
I need to know what that thing is in the sink.
He looks like a
We're going to talk about it tomorrow.
don't he though? Doesn't he?
We're going to talk about it. You can actually watch the movie with me and her tomorrow. We'll pull it up on StreamYard. How about that?
Oh, I got all kinds of things to say about that thing.
So you guys definitely check it out, and we'll do Brain Damage tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, right here on Hellfire. Hold on.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to take this in. Sorry, Ruben. I'm like, what?
No, it's J-Lo. J-Lo said she was taking over Ruben's phone like forever.
Oh, okay. Okay. Understand.
I got you, J-Lo. I pay attention.
I was so goddamn confused. What the fuck was going on?
All I know is my team's doing good.
So the Eagles have completely come
That's all that matters.
unglued.
Right.
Now, one team right now that every team should be fucking petrified of is Baltimore.
Hell yeah, they're scary right now.
They are
On fire.
how the fuck they didn't go undefeated this year? I don't know.
Yeah, they're just
No.
completely destroying the people they're playing. And
It's
not like
bad.
they're not doing good either. The other teams are playing top-notch football. Baltimore is just at a whole different freaking level right now.
Kicking ass and taking names.
I mean, you're talking about they just played the Miami Dolphins. Now, the Miami Dolphins, this is probably the best Miami team that they've had since the 70s.
True.
They're a good team. They're the top of the AFC East. I mean, and that includes Buffalo Bills. Now, Buffalo Bills have completely come unwound too. I don't know what the hell happened to them, but Miami is a hard team.
Yeah.
A real hard team. You just got blown out by the Ravens 57-19.
Yeah.
57-19.
They're just demolishing them. And
How in the hell do you lose? The fucking Jaguars didn't even lose that much to Baltimore. They put up a much bigger fucking fight than
Well, I
Miami.
honestly think their momentum and the level that they're playing at is completely different now. They're not a team that they were probably 3 or 4 games ago. I mean, think about it. Yeah, they were good, but they've
been that good all fucking year.
Yeah, but they're not doing what they were doing in the last 2 games. Come on.
I mean, they're 13-3.
Freaking killing people right now.
Oh, they've been killing people.
Mhm.
How? I don't know. The only game that really fucked me up was that Rams game. Which I want to bring up the Rams. How the hell the Rams weren't better this year, I don't know. Now, granted, the Rams are in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I can tell you right now, even though the Rams haven't won a whole shit ton of games,
They might be
the Rams are fucking scary. Now, the very beginning of the season, no. Very beginning of the season, they were looking like they're going to be shit again this year, like they were last year. Now, if you remember when the Rams won the fucking Super Bowl, not too long ago, they were damn near unstoppable. Literally the very next year, which was last year, they only won 3 games all fucking year long.
True.
All year. They went 3-14. One of the worst teams in the NFL. Now all of a sudden,
Restructured.
they're getting badass again. And they've got some badass fucking players, especially fucking Puka. That guy is fucking terrifying, and he is rookie wide receiver. They picked him up. I think they got him in the first round in the NFL draft. And I'm pretty sure Cooper Kupp is fucking pissed over that damn pickup because Cooper Kupp's production, where the last couple of years, he's been like the goddamn Christian McCaffrey of the fucking wide receivers.
Yeah.
He was unstoppable as a wide receiver. He was putting up fantasy points. He's putting up 30 plus fucking points a damn game. You get Puka, he's lucky to put up 9 points. Because Puka's the one fucking killing it.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
I mean, he's a little guy. He is. He's a little guy. He's a little Hawaiian guy. Polynesian guy.
Puka puka.
And he's fucking insane. Dude's
Sounds like
insane.
a Pokemon.
That's what I just said. That's what I saw. I was like, sounds like a Pokemon. He's like, he's a little guy. And I'm like, what's that have to do with Pokemon?
They're little.
Well, I was trying to figure out what Pokemon had
Not all
to do with
Pokemon are
Hawaiian
little.
be doing. I can't even talk right.
I don't know shit about Pokemon.
I don't know shit about Pokemon either.
I was too old whenever it came.
I don't
Me
know.
too.
My
I'm not
brother
a Pokemon person.
always been into Pokemon, and then now my nephew is into Pokemon, and they over there like.
Is it even still around?
Yes.
Yes.
And then they were trying to like throw shit at me like during family time, and I'm like, what?
They're
Like, you obviously don't know anything about Pokemon. I'm like, no, I fucking don't.
I do. Throwing a purple potion at you. Rah!
I don't know.
But not all Pokemon are little. No.
But I'm telling you, if there's going to be some upsets during the NFC playoffs,
Always
it's going to be the Rams upsetting some people. I'm tell you right now, don't be
surprised. Beat Baltimore.
Well, they're not going to play. The only way they're going to play Baltimore is in the Super Bowl because Rams are NFC and Baltimore's AFC.
Yeah.
So, if anybody can make it to as a upset to the NFC Championship game, it very well could wind up being the fucking 49ers and the Rams. It could happen. Unless y'all play the Rams in the divisional round.
Who knows?
Which is a possibility because you're going to play whoever the lowest seed is that wins. You're going to play the fucking lowest seed, which the Rams are at number 6.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
there's a possibility.
It's a very good possibility that you could play the Rams in the divisional round, but I think the Rams could give you a goddamn run for their money. With the way they've been playing here the last couple of weeks, they'd give you a run for the money.
Nah.
And, hey, don't talk too much shit.
I'm not talking shit. Oh, I said no. 9. Нет.
If the Rams go and beat you,
No.
I don't want to hear it.
Don't even put it out there.
It'll just be a constant saying, we'll turn it into a remix. I'm sure there's one.
We don't talk about
it after the show.
I just say if you are a betting person and you're in Vegas or you want to put some damn bets down on DraftKings or FanDuel, if you're going to vote and you win a lot of money, I would put my money on the Rams. I'm just saying. Coming from somebody who plays a hell of a lot of fantasy football.
True that.
I would put it on the Rams. I'm just saying because it's like I was talking to one of the guys that I know that bets a lot. I've got a friend who bets a shit ton of money during the season on NFL games. And he always bets on the games that are like guaranteed winners that 9 times out of 10 they're going to fucking win.
Yeah.
That's not where you're going to win money. Because there's 50 million other people out there that are going to put money on that same damn team.
Yeah.
So it's pointless. You want to try to put money on an underdog that you think has a chance of fucking winning. That's where you want to put your money at. So that's why I'm saying
Money's like
if there's an underdog that could burn through the playoffs and win a couple of games, even maybe be an underdog to the fucking Super Bowl, I would say that it's the fucking Rams. That would be my underdog bet. That's my dark horse bet for the Super Bowl. Now, who do I think actually is going to go to the Super Bowl in the NFC? Obviously, the obvious choice is the 49ers. The Eagles sure as hell ain't going to get past the 49ers because they look like straight up fucking doo-doo right now. They're caca.
Yeah, that was bad game. Bad.
They're straight up caca. They're no fucking good whatsoever right now.
No.
So this Eagles team playing like they are right now, you ain't making it past the 49ers. If you make it to the NFC Championship game to play San Francisco, because you can almost guarantee if there's any team in the NFC right now that could beat the 49ers in the playoffs, it is the Rams. But I'm telling you right now, the Eagles ain't going to do it. The fucking, and none of these other Cowboys ain't going to do it because we already see the Cowboys got fucking decimated by 49ers just a few weeks ago. Fucking, they got their clocks cleaned by the fucking 49ers. Ain't no way. The Lions, they're good, but they ain't that good. They're not San Francisco good by any fucking
Not that
means.
good this year. I mean, they're all right. You know,
They're good. I mean, right now they're 11-5. They're 11-5.
They're not at that level right now.
No, I mean they just lost to Dallas. So,
But you know what? Playoffs do mean different things. That's when people come out and start playing, and all these people you wouldn't think, you know, could do it. You just never
I'm
know.
saying the only team that I feel like has a team good enough to even give the 49ers a run for their money is the Rams. It's the only team that I feel like could upset the 49ers. Other than that, it's going to be the 49ers. The 49ers are who I think are actually going to go. But could they get upset? Sure.
I'm going to go with my 49ers, but then again, it could be anybody. Like I said, playoffs, things change. And sometimes.
Now, the AFC is going to be Baltimore.
Straight up.
It's
Just pumping heads left and right. I will be very shocked if somebody else won. Extremely shocked.
Oh, yeah, because I mean, out of all these teams, most of them are within a. I guess the only team that would maybe be able to beat the Ravens is possibly the Cleveland Browns. Bless you.
Are you serious?
Let me get into it.
Yeah.
So the Cleveland Browns are 11-5. Okay,
Yeah.
They got the same record as Miami.
Yeah.
They got the same record as the Chiefs. Or actually, they're a game higher than the Chiefs. The Chiefs blow fucking giant donkey dick now.
Okay.
There ain't no way. They don't have the team. They're done.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns play the Ravens twice a year.
Yeah.
If they know weaknesses, if they watch the film, if they fucking study, they're the only ones that know the Ravens well enough to possibly be able to beat them. They're the only one. But I don't think they're going to be able to because they lost both their goddamn games this year to them.
Yeah.
So
this
I
is
don't
their,
foresee anybody beating Baltimore.
Wait. Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
Just now.
No.
I did not. Did I sneeze during the break?
No.
No. See, Deanna, I did not sneeze during the break.
So on that, we have already went over our time already. This show went super fast. We love you guys. Don't forget Sluts for Smut Tuesday nights. We'll be back next Tuesday. She was sick last night, Sorry. Tomorrow night, Buzzkill Cinema, Brain Damage. Watch it. Join in on the live commentary. And on that, we will see y'all next Tuesday. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.